Hi. Quick thing before we get into Maria's story. What you're about to hear is something that happened for Maria, and it's not a promise of something that's gonna happen for you. Most people who buy any course in any niche buy it, watch the first lesson, and then never touch it again. If that's you, this is not going to do anything for you. Maria did the work, and with that out of the way, here she is. Hi, Marie. Thank you for coming.
Hi, Nicholas. Thank you for inviting.
If you could describe your life in 2 years in one sentence, what would that be?
It's difficult to describe it in one sentence. I will say two. So my life 2 years ago was an underpaid SMM manager working for some couple companies. And right now I'm here sitting with you in Bali. And for now, I'm a successful partner with this guy sitting right here and running my own business.
Let's start with the basics. Tell me who you are.
My name is Marian. Once again, I'm 23 years old. Right now I live here in Bali, but originally I was born in Poland.
Walk me through what your life actually looked like before TrendMoney. What were you doing?
Before TrendMoney, actually 2 years ago, when I just finished my university, I went and applied for a job in a Spanish company for an SMM manager employee. I was just taking pictures of employees in the office, waking up at 7, coming up to the work at 8, editing, posting all this stuff till 6 p.m. Then I returned back to my apartment and still was editing some videos for the company.
What was the part that felt most unfair about that?
The most unfair part in my job was that people usually underestimate the SMM manager basic skills and what they are doing for the company. They think it's like, take some pictures, post them, do some recordings, and we pay a fixed salary. What actually happens is that you spend all your time and energy to searching up some creative stuff and doing editing part. That's the most difficult one. Therefore, as their followers on social media were growing, my salary stayed the fixed one.
What did you try before? Any other courses?
Well, you remember there was like a huge trend about dropshipping stuff. It was like literally everywhere. So I saw the course, I fell to this one, and I bought it, I think, for 3,000 euros.
Was it worth it?
I can say yes and no at the same time because the course gave you some info. The course gave you some presentations, but I would say that it showed you the path to success, but didn't guide you through this path to achieve it.
How does that compare to what you got with TrendMoney? Similar price range?
Well, the same price, but completely different experience in this field. So I fell for TrendMoney because you guys had like so much lessons that gave not only like theory, but as well as practice. So when I first saw that you can create an AI avatar there, no way, I was just smashed, to be honest. So I started doing this stuff there and I created my first AI avatar. I used it like in some Instagram social media stuff when I didn't want to show my face. That was like the key to create like lots of different accounts to run them.
What about free stuff? YouTube?
The YouTube is free for a reason, and free knowledges, they are free for the reason as well, because they actually not give you some information. Most of the videos, they are like more motivational stuff. They are not giving you the information that is useful for yourself.
Mm-hmm. How'd you first hear about TrendMoney?
I didn't hear about it. I was eating dinner, scrolling my Instagram, and I saw the first ad. I didn't like pay attention to it. I just scrolled it. But the next day, I saw it again. And you know what? I started reading the caption and, I fell for it.
What about it that caught your attention over any other reels that you'd see?
As I'm a Gen Z generation, I can do some researches. So therefore, when I saw the advertisement once again, I did a small research for myself. I Googled like other stuff. And what I saw is that you're not like, just a random dude who wants to take my money. I saw the structure that actually is looking for partners to generate money together.
Was there any specific moment you decided to buy?
That was the reel that did it. And the research that basically closed the deal.
Did you hesitate at all?
I told you, I was quite suspicious. But as I did the research, all my suspicious thoughts, they just vanished.
What did you actually do in the first week with the program?
You know me, I'm a good student. So in the first week of the program, I was just writing all the notes, taking like all lessons really seriously. And moreover, I was practicing. That's the most important part that you have to do while making up these lessons.
What about week 2?
In week 2, I set up all the accounts that could be done on each social media platform. And the best part is I did all the optimization to run them.
When was the moment when you thought, okay, this is actually working?
Well, I always thought that social media is all about trends, but when I saw, I think in one of your lessons of how to do the multi accounts, my life has completely changed. I realized that it's all about the technical things and setup that I've never even heard before.
What was your first concrete win?
Well, honestly, Nikas, when I first joined your course, it was more about just improving my personal skills of an SMM manager. But as soon as I started growing and implementing all the life hacks and knowledges that I gathered from your course, these subscribers and the followers, they started to grow. So that's what the point when I saw the value.
How'd you go from I bought the course to I have a role with the company? What was that conversation?
I think you remember this conversation with me, but I would say something that happened before. As I'm from like quite wealthy family from Poland, and all my childhood, my father was investing in me. So I used to go to UK to finish at the college. Then I moved to Spain to finish the university, and I always had this financial support. But I always felt that I have to give something back to them. Therefore, when I joined your course, I decided to work really hard to show them so they can be proud of me. And I remember when I finished up all the lessons, we met and we had this conversation. And I remember you saw potential in me in social media stuff. And that's how we became partners.
Where are you living right now? What does your life actually look like?
So I live in Bali right now and I'm working here online. Therefore, I'm partnering with people from all over the world. And because my job is online, I choose like the location that I really wanted to be in.
If your father saw you, what would he think?
I think he would be proud of me. I mean, he is already proud of me, because his grown-up daughter is earning money for herself and being successful right now in what she's doing. So sometimes, I even send them money back just to show, guys, I'm okay. I don't need your support anymore. But I would be always grateful for what my family gave me. Therefore, I'm trying really hard to give something back.
What's something you got out of TrendMoney that you didn't expect when you signed up for the course?
The thing that I didn't expect from the course is that you would give me so many advices that were quite useful for me to implement into my work. You've taught me how to use AI in my work, and it made my job way more easier to do right now.
What would you tell viewers in their 20s?
Well, I would say that, guys, focus on yourself. Don't fall for some stupid courses that tell you, okay, you can earn money in just few weeks. Take the courses that actually give you some knowledges. Try to improve yourself, improve your skills. Make your educational process easier for you to gain all the information and keep up with the trends.
What would you tell viewers in their 30s and 40s?
For those who are in their 30s and 40s, I would say don't be afraid. I know how it is to feel scared about some, innovations and stuff. But I know some people who are working with you right now and who are 38, 42 years old, who successfully implemented all the skills and knowledges about AI stuff. So I would say that, never late to start. Just take up your knowledges, implement all the innovations that came these days and trends, and try to work this.
If you could talk to 20-year-old Maria right now, what would you tell her?
So I would tell her, don't be lazy. Do your homework. If you haven't joined the Nika's course, do this right now because that's the way, that's the path that would completely change your life.
What's TrendMoney perfect for?
I think is perfect for people who are really into something or the ones who want to build up their financial income based on their knowledges that they can implement to their work. For those people who would like to follow the trends and for those people who just don't want to spend their time working in an office and not seeing the potential that they can have.
Who's it not for? Honesty matters here.
Honestly, this course is definitely not for people who just want to click the button and wait for until the money will start flowing. Completely not for this type of people. This course is not for lazy people. And this course is not for people who think that nothing would change in future, who think that, okay, I would stay in my job and I would always have the same salary and same position. No, guys, you know that AI has already vanished some of the jobs that we used to have. So therefore, it's definitely for people who would like to make some changes, not for those who think that changes won't come to them.
What's the single biggest mistake you see people make when they look at a program like this?
The biggest mistake that some students do while completing the course is not actually following the lessons, not following the advices, not doing their homework, And most important, some people, they just watch the video. For instance, how to set up an account, how to create an avatar. They watch the video, but they never practice of how to do this. That's the biggest mistake.
Last thing, look down the lens and finish this sentence. If you're watching this and you're on the fence,
If I'm watching this and I'm on the fence, I would just say, go for it, girl. Don't hesitate. The version of yourself in 2 years will definitely thank you.